Hello everyone, this is Planescape Torment yet again. You may notice now that a couple of things are kinda different. And it's not where I left off last time. That's because I lost my saves kinda and I have to go through the whole game, basically making the same choices, although I did skip a couple of side quests, but the most important thing I think with the Ravel, I chose the same things that I have chosen last time. And so basically this is the same thing, but I cannot speedrun through it. Surprisingly, it didn't take up too much time, maybe a couple of hours or so. Considering the scale this game is, it's kind of surprising actually. So this is the Outlands. And then I'm not quite sure what to expect, but I guess we'll see. We got some kind of dinosaurs, what's that? I can't talk to them, although. Cursed citizen, so we are in Cursed, the city. They smile nervously at you, holding their hands up protectively. I'll try and stay away from trouble, blood, and from the looks of you, you're it. Just leave me alone, please, okay? What about the guards? You see one of the Kurt's finest, he looks a little bored. What do you want? Don't you know where there's a lockdown? Oh yeah, there was something about the lockdown. Nothing, farewell. Roberta. Who is she? You see a well-dressed, middle-aged woman. She has a scowl on her face and appears to be looking for someone or something. Greetings. She stops and stares at you for a moment before answering. Who are you and what do you want from me? Want of me? I don't remember her name. I'm Adan and I have some questions. She offers you her hand. Good day to you, Cutter. I am Roberta. Taking her hand and bowing. Well met, Lady Roberta. I guess so. I believe you had some questions for me. Yes, lady. I'm at your service. Please cast them. Anything? No. What can you tell me about Cursed? She smiles at you and laughs. Cursed is a dung heap, and we are the excrement that fills it. She shrugs. Nothing more need be said on this subject. So it's some kind of a remote city of the Outlands. I'm not sure where Cursed is actually. Maybe I could find it on the map if I tried. Let me actually do that. First, Planescape. Is there a map even? No, it doesn't seem like there's a map of it. So it's somewhere in the Outlands, although not exact. We don't know exactly where, basically. I'm looking for a diva. I've been told she isn't cursed. She pauses to think. I have heard that rumor as well. Unfortunately, I'm unable to help you. I do not know the whereabouts of such a creature. You should inquire at the administration office in the town square. Oh, that's nice. I'm guessing the diva is the angel that Ravel told us to seek. You seem upset. Is something amiss? She frowns. Yes, my husband, Karl Parfidor, is not where he told me he would be. This is not the first time that he has lied to me about his whereabouts, and I am beginning to think that he... She pauses for a moment. I'm beginning to think that he is with another woman, a harlot. Why would you think that? He was quite a ladies' man before we wed, especially among that type of woman. And I've heard rumors. She looks angry. If I find the rumors to be true, then I'll have a surprise for him. Was that a surprise? Yes. She lifts her skirt, exposing her inner thigh. You see a sheath dagger strapped to her leg. She draws the blade and gives you a wicked smile. I think finding this protruding from his back would constitute a surprise. Do you not agree? No, that's kind of too much, I think. So you would intend to kill him, yeah? Her smile slowly fades as she considers her words. Finally she sighs and sheathes her blade. I would if I could, but no. I am being a fool. Carl and I are no longer intimate. I could never get close enough to deliver such a blow. She looks away for a moment. Only one of his women could. Interesting. I suppose this Carl fellow is one of the most important people in the city. Who is in charge here? Tovus Gileaf. He can be found at the administration office in the town square. What can you tell me about Tovus? Tovus can be a rather intense individual, she pauses to think. I know little about him other than the fact that he is a Gitsra and a wizard. Oh. I guess that Darkon will have some words with him. I must take my leave. Farewell. Thank you. We have found out much about Cursed. Relatively, at least. So, Traitor's Gate Tavern. Let's go to the tavern. I want to check that out. It's kinda cool, actually. You would suppose Sigil is the only place, like, major one in the game. But there's like a whole Outlands region. I wonder if we can explore outside the city as well. Marquez. You see a burly blonde man wearing the armor of a Harmonium officer. His face is rosy with drink, and behind his smile his eyes are filled with bitterness. He launches into speech without preamble. Barsh sent you, no? Then stop wasting my time. He turns back to his whiskey and steadfastly ignores you. Barsh. No, that's not Bar. Nobody of that sort doesn't want to talk to me. Tainted Barsh. That's the bartender. Does he want another drink, perhaps? We could get that for him. You see a haggard, grim man. His coarse face is lined and weathered, and his eyes are red-rimmed. He straightens as he sees you. Welcome to the Traitor's Gate. I am Tainted Bars, the innkeep. Traitor's Gate. That's a kind of cool name. What's wrong? What's wrong is that my daughter got herself kidnapped by slavers, and now the place is going to fall behind on its bills. I'm going to lose the place to one of those rich bikers in the first circle. He looks at you more closely. You're the fellow asking about the diva, aren't you? Tell you what, you help me out, I'll help you. What do you know about the diva? He smiles craftily. You're looking for him, ain't you? I can tell you that he is hidden beneath the prison. I can tell you how to get there, too, apart from being arrested to try to bribe your way in, which wouldn't work anyway. What do I have to do for this? Go over there and talk to Marquise. He is the ex-Harmonium fellow. He knows about these slavers, and he holds the first part of the key that'll put you on the path to seeing the diva. There are 5 parts of the key, but it ain't a physical key. When you've got the parts together, you come tell me, and it unlocks knowledge in my mind. Till then, though, it stays secret. You got to satisfy the key holders, I see. I'll do it. Marquis will tell you what you have to do, and then when you're finished, he'll steer you to the next person who has the key.
Updated my journal.
Oh, have to do a bunch of quests here, it seems. Who is this Kitla? You see a tall, striking woman. She stands staring at the walls of the tavern without seeing them. Her hands slowly curling into fists and unclenching. When she sees you, her eyes dart across your clothing and gear. Well, I have none. And then back to your eyes. A sardonic smile crosses her face as she looks away again. Greetings. She looks back at you and scowls. Do you always make a habit of talking to strangers? Yes, kind of. If I need to ask them questions, then yes. What a fascinating life you must lead to do such things. Sadly for you, I'm busy. I'd appreciate being left alone. I'll leave you alone then. Farewell. Donna Quisho. You see a red-haired woman, short and plump. Her face is lined with cares, worries, and hatreds that seem to have festered for too long. For far too long. She sneers at you as you approach and turns her head away so that you cannot see her eyes. She acts as though you can't see her if she can see you. To her, you do not even exist. Farewell then.
Done.
Who was he talking to? Okay, so who is also here? Nabat. I guess we could talk to Nabat. You see an angel-faced man, his eyes squinting nearly shut as if unwilling to watch the world's horrors or to let the world see the horrors inside him. And yet his face is creased with smile lines. His voice is friendly and lackadaisical? What's lackadaisical? Not sure I've seen that such a word before. Lackadaisical. Lacking enthusiasm and determination, carelessly lazy, lackadaisical. Yeah, lackadaisical. That's fine. As he greets you, hi. Had some questions for you. What do you want to know? What can you tell me about this place? What, the Traitor's Gate Tavern? It's run by tainted bars over there and frequented by the folks you see here. Marquez, ex-Harmonium, Kitla, ex-Simply Dalan, ex just about everything, and do I ever have some stories about him that maybe I'll tell you sometime and on the quiz show. Whose story I don't know yet. I just realized tainted bars is a code for a funny name actually. Tainted bars. Who are you? Me? I'm Nabat. One time raconteur, now reduced to selling stories in ale houses. I'm retired for now. Maybe I'll give you a story later. Maybe. You want anything else? What's raconteur? It's almost as if raconteur is a person who tells anecdotes in a skillful and amusing way. I see. The writing has changed a bit, but maybe it's just me. Many more unknown words have popped up. What can it... Well, wait, no, I asked him that questions already. Well, can he... No, he doesn't have anything new if I ask him that. So I'm looking for a diva. His face crinkles in a smile. What makes you think I'd know anything about that? Seriously, what did you want to know? Nothing, I guess, then.
Done.
What's over here? It's like another bar. There's a book. But I cannot interact with it, it seems.
I'm gone.
On the shelves, a cloud charm, yep, I'll take that.
Done.
Dalan, yep. That's the guy. You see a tall man with shoulder-length black hair and piercing blue eyes. Wherever he looks seems to smolder under his gaze. Standing next to him is a quiet young woman who smiles vaguely at all he says. He turns those bright blue eyes at you and then smiles largely. He offers his hand. I'm Delan, pleased to meet you. I had a few questions. What do you need to know? Who are you? I'm a bard, historian, actor, and all-around entertainer. Fastest fingers in the Outlands. His smile breaks out again, infectious. At least that's what I tell everyone. True enough. Who's your friend? He smirks. She's a friend. That's all you need to know. She dimples slightly at his side and blushes. Alright, then tell me about this diva. He laughs loudly. All things have their price, and I'm not ready to put a price on that information yet, maybe later. It seems that once I complete the quest of the ex-harmonium officer, then I go to other people in this tavern,
Done.
maybe, and complete their quests. It seems so at the moment. And all of them know something about a diva. Merchant. The cook's face begins to grow red with anger. What, did you not hear me? Get out! Get out of my kitchen. That's an angry merchant. I thought he was gonna sell me something. But he's just angry. On second floor. So this must be an inn as well, because those are probably the rooms. Who is this Berg person? You see a mousy man with darting, frightened eyes. Please don't hurt me. He stage whispers. They'll kill me if they find me. Who will kill you? The guards. They're after me. I think I offended someone with a question, or said something to the wrong person. I was just offering an opinion, but it seems like you have to speak in a certain way here. It's all corrupt. I see. I probably should be careful with what I ask. Can I ask him who he asked the question? Who are you anyway? I'm Better Quick Shoes. Traveler and problem solver. I guess you could call me a thief, but I prefer to call myself an engineer. Traps and puzzles and so forth. I only use my skills for good ends. I hate to harm anyone. I guess that they use engines for different purposes here. She shudders. What are you doing here? I came to Cursed because I'd heard there was a diva trapped here, and since I have some Archon friends back in Mount Celestia, or he's from Mount Celestia. A thief? But I guess everyone could go there. Oh yeah, it's based on alignment, so if he's lawful and good, probably he goes to Mount Celestia. A lawful good thief is pretty interesting though. I thought I could be of assistance. This town though, this place is a cesspool and I can't trust anyone. How can people live like this? I need to get out of here. He only uses his traps for good means, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Hello, Chaz. Nice to see you. He's also from Mount Celestia, it seems like. So he's a lawful good thief. Probably. And he only uses his skills for good ends, yeah. Or I could ask him about Mount Celestia. Yeah, that's cool. Kinda neat actually, yeah. Tell me of Mount Celestia. His eyes go dreamy. All things have their place there, and all things are beautiful. Hosts of winged archons wheeled in the skies, in exquisite patterns that could break your heart. The fruit grows larger, the game bigger, and all homes are open. Yet we strive to better ourselves constantly, tasting our richer and moving ourselves ever closer to goodness. I should get home as soon as I can. Who's trying to kill you? Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. The guards, they're after me. Oh, I see. That's it, it seems like. Then go. He looks at you with disbelief in his eyes. Thank you. You'll not see me again. He scampers away. That's what a strange guy.
I'm gone.
This seems like an inn. Maybe a brothel. Does it seem like I could buy any rooms here? Cleaning racks. No, that's not what I want. Let's talk to the ex-harmonium. Forgot his name. Ex-Harmonium, forgot his name. That's his name now. Marquez, yeah. You're back. His follows his drink. Bar sent you. Good. Here's the deal. Slavers have kidnapped his daughter. It's your job to get them back. I'll tell you where to find them. You go kill them and report back to me. I'll help you find the diva, and hells maybe even teach you weapons. Agreed? Yeah, that's a good deal. Agreed. Last I heard, the slavers were to the east of the inner cursed. They've got the note from the city guard. Find them, make sure Bars's daughter is alright, and kill them. When you're done, come back here and I'll tell you the first part of the key. You need to find the diva. Fine.
Updated
Answer
my
some
journal.
questions, what? What's your stake in the slavery thing anyway? I found out that the Harmonium, a group I believed in from the start, was buying people. Oh, kidnapping them, taking them against their will and ruining their lives. It was sucking the life out of people for daring to be different. And I couldn't take it anymore. The slavers you'll be fighting are old comrades of mine. He spits on the floor. Berg Slayers. You can't trust anyone anymore. Is it the influence of cursed, or is the Harmonium actually so evil? Maybe it's close to chaotic evil or something. Oh no, not chaotic evil. What would be egoist alignment? Maybe neutral evil. Not sure. So I think that the Harmonium got influence, maybe. As we were told that the planes can influence people and so on. What can you tell me about this key? 5-part key, verbal. Held in our heads, he smells to feel at you. You won't get it out of me by torture, and I suspect you won't find the others easy either. I've locked away a secret, and you'll need all 5 parts to find out what it is. Yeah. Where are the slavers again? East of Inner Curse. Yeah, fine, farewell. We'll go meet the slavers then.
Done.
Cursed thugs. What is this place anyways? Oh, so it's like pretty big actually. What's this? Grain silo, the blacksmith? Maybe the blacksmith has something interesting. Looks a lot more rural than Sigil. Crumple Punch. This sour-looking burly man glares at you as you interrupt his work. He seems a little slow but earnest. Not as poisonous as the others in this town, eh? What did you want? Have you heard of anything about a diva in Cursed? What? A diva? Ain't that one of them angel things? No, we ain't got one here, he pauses. Do you want something of me? Yeah, I'd like to take a look at your wares, I guess. Hammer of quality. Interesting. Magic punch, daggers. Interesting. This is basically better gear than in Sigil.
Yes.
Let's leave.
Done.
So I have to figure out what's this inner circle. To the east of the inner circle of the cursed. Oh, I could go here? Oh, that's
Done.
small dwelling. This probably too, right? Yeah.
All right. Done.
Not sure where. Oh. This must be it. Some kind of a dump. Yeah, I'm a caretaker. I could go down in the rubble. Probably don't need the junk anymore. But might need it later. Okay, let's talk to him. You see a scruffy old man who reeks of garbage. He seems somehow more vital than most of the people of this town. More vibrant, as if he didn't quite belong here. He looks at you as you approach and straightens his back. Come to see Kaizi. Heard stories of wisdom and righteousness. Examples to be set and lived by. Who are you? I'm Kaizi, caretaker of the town's refuse. I tend to their garbage, and in metaphor I have seen a fair number of souls float in this way as well. I'm the voice that urges them to goodness, and I fear they ignore me. I see. What can you tell me about Cursed? It is a town that is on the brink of disaster. All manner of evil is being done here, and nothing is as it seems. All is hidden beneath a veneer of civility, but the venom scars those who breathe it in. This is a poisonous town filled with poisonous people. I see. Tell me about this dump. He leans forward conspiratorially. I have a secret entrance into the underground here. A secret place almost no one knows. Yes, just saw it now. There is a way into the Undercity, he pauses, but I have never used it. Should I go down, I foresee that I could never return. The way down is slippery, and the rubble would collapse behind me. When I'm ready to die, I shall slide down there, and let the monsters feast on my bones.
Updated my
That's
journal.
strange, but alright. Why would he want to go down there in the first place? What is this place? This is the town's refuse. I hunt vermin who pick through it, I keep it from spilling into the city, and they bring me more. Alright.
I'm gone.
What's this? Nothing. Oh, I looted that already a second ago. It might be that to move about the city we have to use the dump. These heavy gates are locked, sealed. There is a large notice pasted on them that reads, "Quarantine is effect, no passage in and out of the city." I see. Does that mean I cannot go about its sections of the city as well? Maybe that's the whole city, I'm just not sure yet. No, I can move.
Anna, were you raised in the hive?
Mind your own business, succubus. I've nothing to say to you.
Very well then.
I'm gone.
And I'm very raised in hive. Anna doesn't like fall from grace. To outer cursed. Interesting. These are basically sections.
Done.
So what's here then? The distiller. Let's check that.
All right.
Kester. You see a lean man with deeply tanned skin and piercing green eyes. Welcome to the Malaco Brothers Distillery, he cries, as if he could think of no one that would rather see than you. What can I do for you today? Who are you? I'm Kester Malaco, proprietor and half owner of the Malaco Brothers Distillery. Can I sell you something? Half owner? Yes, indeed. My brother also owns a part of interest here, though I don't know that I'd call it interest, seeing that he spends so much time caring about it. I listen. Do you want to buy something? What can you tell me about your brother? His face darkens. His name is Crumple Punch. Oh, that's the blacksmith. He is the blacksmith here in the town. He's doing his best to make sure that my business doesn't succeed. And why am I telling this? You're told a stranger. I don't know. What do you have to sell? For a man that sells alcohol, he has nothing. I guess I will pass on charms for now.
Done. Done.
Raptor fights. This person stares to you, scowling at you and interrupt him. Do I know you? That's right. I don't think so. Now leave me alone. Can I talk to him perhaps? No, same thing. It's kind of eerie. That's for sure. Maybe that's because it's at night. Let's look lively here, boys. Got a quota to fill. What's going on here? You see a heavy-set harmonium guard. He looks grizzled, grim, and partly drunk. He keeps an eye on the slaves. They've been rolling it up and talks to you out of the corner of his mouth. What do you want? Oh, that's the tainted Barsh's daughter. Here to shut down the slave ring. What are you doing? What's it look like? Sketch calls it recruiting, I call it slave run. Do I care? Nah, it's good money. He looks at you carefully. You want something? I'm here to get tainted Barsh's daughter back. You want to buy her back? Talk to Sketch about it then. He's the one in charge. Okay, where's Sketch? That's him. I don't think I can beat them in combat, to be honest. You see a Harmonium officer dressed in his ceremonial armor. He seems to be in charge of the workforce of Harmonium slavers. He seems like an especially vicious and haughty member of the breed. What do you want? I'm here to get tainted Barsa's daughter back. Just mercy are you now? What will you do if I kill her? He gestures to his man. Kill her. He draws his blade and attacks you. Oh. What maybe I could buy it from him. Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, he's beating the crap out of me. Let's try this spell. It didn't hit. Okay, Blood Bridge then.
I think, therefore,
Let's hope that
I think.
Nordam kills everyone.
Maximally, if you see that.
I'm hurt.
Oh my god, they're beating on me so bad. This is probably more difficult than Ravel. And I haven't rested yet. Okay, what's going on?
Awaiting order.
Uninjured. Barely injured, uninjured. Oh wait, did she die? That must be a different girl. Okay, let's keep fighting.
Addressed.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
Okay, we got him.
Done.
Your will be done.
Packet dropped. Reiterate request.
I will hear you.
As long as Morty is tanking, I think we're fine. Yeah,
I, Nordum.
super helpful.
Huh? Sure, why not?
Balance in all things.
I'm gone.
Maximally efficient strike.
There you go.
All right.
Now it doesn't seem so unlikely that we win.
My jaw is hanging on by a thread. Would you give me a hand here?
God sings true. Righteous folly.
Barely survived that.
I'm gone.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, we could get that and sell it. Silver rings. Cranium red. Cop commons, yep, that's good. Okay, let's hope that it wasn't her. Maybe in here? Small dwelling.
I'm gone. Done.
That might have been her. Not sure yet though. Perhaps here? Or perhaps at the warehouse.
Done.
Just a merchant, it seems. You see a short man, his eyes smoldering with repressed resentment. He is barking but orders at his workers and impatiently turns to you. What do you want? What is this place? He says with exasperation. This is a warehouse. We store things, weapons, gold, alcohol, fabric, food, just about anything a body needs. You have heard of warehouses, right? Yeah, but I had more questions. What can you tell me of Cursed? It's a town where people try to make a living. We're all getting by doing what we can, and sometimes we're interrupted by adventure types who seem to think that all we do all day is wait around for them to ask questions. Yeah. Who are you? I'm Devor. This is my warehouse. These are my employees. This is what time my time you're wasting. Thought maybe he could sell me something, but doesn't seem like it.
I'm gone. Done.
So it wasn't this, it seems. Where was I told to look for him again? Behind the city's barracks. I see. That's right here, I think. Maybe this guard. We see one of Kurt's finest. He looks a little bored. What do you want? Don't you know there's a lockdown? A woman named Lady Roberta is involved in plans to... Oh. No, I don't want to rat on her, I don't think. Let's check the barracks then.
Done.
Scary place indeed. Doesn't seem to be anything here. Yeah. Was she... Was that her actually? Because it's possible. Gate to Carcerai? Who is this? You see a pretty young woman here. Her face is flushed and bruised. Her hair is in disarray, although her clothes are nice. They're torn in several places. She's moving through the streets wearily, glancing over her shoulder occasionally. Greetings. She jumps at your greeting and whips around to face you. As her eyes travel along your scars, a look of concern crosses her face. Hello, Kadri, I'm Kiri. What can I do for you? You seem rather nervous. What's wrong? She frowns at you and then shrugs. There are people here who don't like me. I try to avoid them whenever possible. Why don't she like you? I'm a harlot. I'm a young, pretty, and good at what I do. She smiles. The other girls said I was taking business away from them, so they beat me up and told me not to show my face around here anymore. Said they'd make sure I wasn't pretty and more if they caught me here. Would you come back? The Jink, what else? I can't leave and set up elsewhere without Jink. And I can't earn Jink if I'm not here. I'm pretty much trapped. She sighs and looks away. Well, I'd do anything if I could get my hands on some decent drink. Anything? She looks you over carefully before an answer. Sure, cut anything. If the price is right, you got something in mind? Would you be willing to kill someone? Let's ask.
Updated my journal.
She considers your words carefully before answering. Sure, Cutter, I can handle that kind of work. Are you for any contract? No, I was just curious. Well, as I said, I need drink and I'm willing to do anything. I'll remember that.
Done.
Cursed administration. Shaba. This woman wears a haughty expression on her aquiline face, and her contempt for you is obvious as she speaks to you. I'm a busy woman. Do not detain me long. Just had a few questions. I'm not a common tout for your pleasure and whim. Leave.
Endure.
I see.
In enduring grow
I'm gone.
strong.
What's about this gate to Carcerai? Can I actually go there? The gate to Carcerai is fashioned with rare skulls. They mean... Oh no, they moan quietly through their eye sockets in the breeze. Oh. Anisius. You see a shallow-skinned Githyanki, thin of face and mean of eye, stalking deliberately. You can practically smell his rage. As you approach, he looks up at you. What do you want? He snarls. I had a few questions. We are here to help a Githyanki. What draws him here away from the song of blood woven by his brothers? Says Darkan. The Githyanki's eyes narrow. I have cast aside the hatred I bore for your people. I have risen above the petty feud between our two races. For this they exile me, but in my heart I have bested them. Can you say the same? Alright, you two, cut it out. I had some questions. What are they? Have you heard anything of a diva here? Is there now a diva? What would you do with a diva, and why are you seeking one uncursed? I believe it has the secret of my mortality. He looks at you as if you're gone over the edge of insanity. You're badly in need of help. Good day. He turns stiffly away from you.
All right.
Yeah, I guess I'm kind of insane. All traffic through the gate has been suspended. Oh, that's because of the quarantine. The heavy door is not only locked, it seems to be fortified. You won't be getting in this way. Well, through this sewer it seems I have to go. Haven't found that guy's daughter though. It's probably her. Would be pretty interesting if she's not supposed to die. Okay, let me try getting back and talking to him, see what he says.
Done.
Is that the... No, that's the silo. That's the bar.
All right.
Tainted bars. She died as I tried to rescue her. I'll go tell Marquez. He's trying to hide the anxious look in his eyes as he asks the question, have you found out anything about my daughter? I'm very worried about her. Please tell Marquez if you hear anything. That's awful. Marquez looks up from the table as you approach. You hear about Barsa's daughter, Jusilia. She died as I tried to rescue her. That's a true pity. I'm sure it was unavoidable. His eyes are unreadable as they stare at you. This is the first part of the key. Such place eternal justice had prepared for those rebellious. Go talk to Kitla over there. She's got the second part of a key. Or I can teach you weapons.
Updated my journal.
Improved.
No, I don't need any teaching.
Awaiting order.
I'm gone. All right.
You're back, It turns out that I have use for you after all. You help me, I'll help you. And we all wind up happy. What is it I have to do?
Updated my journal.
There are two men here, named Crumble Punch and Kester. Yeah, I know. Crumble Punch is the smith, Kester is the distiller. They both owe me a lot of money. One of them owes the other as well. Though, and so neither of them are paying me. They're arguing about an inheritance. Get me the legacies they're holding on to. I can bargain with them very effectively then. Failing that, get them to solve their problems with each other or kill them, and I'll give you the second part of the key. I see.
I'm gone.
Who owes who? I think the blacksmith owed the distiller. Let's talk to him. I've heard there's some trouble between you and your brother. I'd like to help. Oh yeah, have you? Is my business with my book-learned brother the whole town's gossip then? Is my younger brother spreading stories against me? Am I to be slandered just because I ain't educated? The plains be against me. He shakes his fist at the sky. I'm actually interested in clearing the matter up. He looks at you shrewdly. Here's the story then. Our father was a barmy old bastard, but a wealthy one. He left us his smithy and his distillery when he died. But now my brother's trying to cut me out of the distillery, which always made more coin, and I'm trying to get it back. I've got a legacy to prove it, but I ain't no smart with the stuff, and don't trust anyone in this town to help me. You help me, I'll give you some drink, and I'll live by your decision. Okay, I need your legacy to look it over.
Journal.
Well, alright, I guess you got to study it up and make sure it's on the up and up. He passes you the crumple of pad of paper. Thanks, I'll let you know what happens. Crumble Punch's legacy. This legacy is inscribed on a weathered up piece of old vellum. Creased and soot-covered, it has obviously been much more pored over by someone with very dirty hands. It belongs to Crumble Punch the smith, and from what you can decipher, it appears that his father was both uneducated and sloppy in his handwriting. The little you can make out appears to Ordered the division of the smithy and the distillery between the two brothers, but does not provide detail as to how the division is to be accomplished. I see.
All right.
Let's talk to the distiller.
I'm gone.
Kester. Welcome back to Malikuth Brothers. What can I do for you today? Your brother sent me. He says he wants a negotiation about the inheritances between you and your father. Oh, did he? Did he? Well, I'll make sure your reward is more handsome if you decide my way. Tell you what, you get his legacy from him, study it, and convince him that you're arbitrated. I'll get a nice reward too. How's it sound? I'll need your copy of the legacy to look it over. He looks at you suspiciously and Han relents. It'll get it done faster and better for me than alright. Here, he passes it over to you. Great, farewell. Kester's legacy. This legacy is inscribed on a carefully folded piece of well-tended old vellum. It belongs to Kester the distiller, and from what you can decipher, it appears that his father was both uneducated and sloppy in his handwriting. Oh. So the only difference is that one of the brothers took it with care and the other did not. I got your brother to agree to a binding negotiation, will you? Well, I damn, alright. Look over our legacies and let one of us know how you decided. Oh, I've decided in favor of you. After reading the legacy, it's clear to me that you should get the entire inheritance. I decided that your brother should get all the money. It's clear that he is in the right. The two of you should split the money down the middle. It's clear that your father wanted it this way. Neither of you deserves the money. I'll pass your legacies off to someone who will use the money properly. Farewell. Not sure. Let's save and try the split the money in the middle. See how it goes. Okay, spotters, but that's just he says alright, I accepted your word on this. Just don't expect any good treatment from me on this. Get out of my shop. He tosses you a bag of coin, a sour expression on his face. I promised you this, and you'll have it. Take it.
Updated my journal.
What about this other woman?
All right.
She probably wanted the legacies for herself.
All right. I'm gone.
There she is. She says, thanks for solving this thing, but look, I have a lot of planning to do. Let me just give you the key and we'll call it even. Also, that's what fine, I guess. Alright, give it to me. She concentrates for a moment and then her voice takes on another, deeper tone as she intones these words. Here their prison ordained in utter darkness. She pauses and speaks normally. For the third part of the key, go talk to Manabat over there. Yeah, just as I thought. Have to talk to everyone in this tavern. She yawns mightily. I'm exhausted. Take this and then leave me alone for a time. I need to think about my next step here. Farewell.
Updated my journal.
Farewell, Nabat. So you're back. You want to get the third part of the key? Yeah. The caretaker of this town dump is a man named Kaisi. Scuttlebutt has it that he's got plenty of gold hidden underneath his floorboards, and that there's a gang of ruffians who are planning to take it from him. I got my reasons that they don't. Go talk to Kaisi and get the story from him. Do it and I'll give you the key. And if you're interested, I can show you some tricks in stealth. No, that's alright.
Updated
Farewell.
my journal. All right. I'm gone.
So what's up with them? Have you come for enlightenment, wisdom? Oh, it's you. She seems vaguely disappointed. I heard you're having trouble with a group of thugs. Vernet is the man, a leader of lies, the collector of sins. He tells me I have coin, that I should give it to him, but my wealth lies solely in my heart and my faith. I have told him this. I fear he does not believe. Go convince him of this, please. He stands in the inner coast, on the southern side, near the wagons. Okay. Oh. Moved my window. By accident. Okay, that's fine. So I guess the inner coast is this place.
I'm gone.
By the wagons. Perhaps here? No, that's the storehouse. Oh no, this is the place. The wagons are here. Vernet. You see a burly thug. His face is scarred and creased with countless tales of violence, and his voice comes like gravel scraping over a seabed. What do you want, Beck? I've come to you to talk about Kaiji, the dumb caretaker. Ah, has the poor little man heard we coming for his money? He scratches himself. You go back and tell him we'll be giving it up or he's a dead man. Go on now. Had a few questions first. I ain't sticking it out. You want someone to answer questions, ask someone who cares. I don't. Now get out of here before I put my voice to you. Yet he's the one running away from me. That's fine, I guess. I guess I'll have to defend the caretaker from the thugs.
Done.
Oh, that's a lot of them. Old man. Seen that do you work? Did you play? You'll pay for that? I guess we're fighting now. Oh, don't let him die. Let's save him.
I'm a little out of breath.
The thugs are definitely easier than the harmonium. So there's that. You saved my life. Kaisi seems vaguely surprised that this would happen to Incursed. I owe you much. Should you ever require healing, come seek me. I'll provide that what assistance I can. Excuse me, I must go sit down. Some healing would be good actually. I require healing. Oh, he's like a temple in Baldur's Gate. It's kind of useless. Considering that you could just rest for a while.
All right.
So what does Nabat have to say now? Nabat gives you a huge smile as you walk in. I hear you're done. That means you get the third part of the key. His eyes bleed for just a moment, and he verse tolls forth. Their portion set. When his eyes return to normal, he shrugs. Not much of a verse, I'm afraid. Yeah, but it'll have to do. Thanks for your help. The next portion of the key is with Dallin. He's the one with the young female friend over there. Should I train you with some thieving tricks? No.
Updated my journal.
I'm fine.
Have become
All right.
stronger.
You want the key, don't you? Yep. What do I have to
Updated
do?
my journal.
The simplicity itself. One of the city leaders is having a bit of political difficulty, shall we say? One of his enemies in the city council is causing him some trouble. Go talk to him about it and see that what you can do to help him out. His name is Anisius. He's a Githyanki, and you'll find him near the gate to Carceria in the center of town. Let me ask you a few questions about that. Is he a friend of yours? Are you looking for a particular outcome to this? His smirk grows. Let's just say that I trust your discretion. You'll see what I mean. Okay.
I'm gone.
And there's a painting. Can I check it? This painting on a velvet background is poorly rendered and fuzzy. Looking carefully at it, you think it might be a woman. Okay. It's like a smeared painting. A bunch of colors, I could say.
All right. Done.
The guy we're looking for is over there. Oh, I cannot open level up open doors anymore. I guess detect traps, but it's like useless pretty much.
I'm gone.
And I got lost.
All right.
Why do you trouble me so? A friend told me you were in need of help. His intensity doubles. What have you heard? Simply that you were having difficulties with a political enemy. His eyes widen for just a fraction of a second, and now again I see, and you're going to help me? Depends on what you need from me. It's of a delicate nature. Arrival requires education. You won't need to kill her if this makes you squeamish. I'll do it then. This is what you must do. This woman, Siaba, she has been selling her influence on the highest bidder, undercutting any position with the burgher of this town. I wish you to humiliate her. All you need to do is tell the captain of the guard that she has attempted to hire you to attack me, and you shall be well rewarded. You can find her if you desire near the administration building.
Updated my journal. Done.
Let's talk to her first. Back so soon? I have no time for your questions, Cardman. I spoke to Anisius. He had an interesting proposition. He's plotting some sort of defamation of me again, isn't he? What will it take to reverse his latest trick? How about if I double whatever he's paying you? I think I like Anisius more than Saba, so he sent his regards, that's all. She sneers. Yes, I'm certain that's still all it was. Remember, whatever he offered, I will double. Think of that, stranger. I will. Farewell.
Done.
Need to find the captain now. Cursed citizen. Just a guy in full armor, basically. Like Iron Man or something.
All right.
I don't think the captain is in the barracks. You see one of the cursed finest. He looks a little bored. What do you want? One of the officials of this town has asked me to murder another one of them. I thought I had better warn you. He shakes his head. I might look stupid to you, but Burke, I ain't getting involved in political squabbles. I value my job and my life. Take it to the captain. He's over by the Midtown gate, right before you head through the other part of town. Okay.
All right.
Somewhere here. Oh yeah, there he is, guard captain. He's a crisp, military efficient man dressed in the outfit of a cursed guard, but he seems even more authoritative. He turns a contemptuous eye to you. What do you want? I'd like to see the person in charge. The person in charge? Whatever for. I want you to arrest me. Why? So they would throw me into the administrative building? I guess that's one of ways to go about it. One of the officials of this town has asked me to murder another one of them. I thought I had better warn you. His eyes sharpened behind his helm. Give me the name. Who's planning what? I knew you could mess this up. Saba is planning to murder Anisius.
Updated my journal.
His eyes narrow into slits. I've been wanting her in my cells for some time now. I have a special punishment for her. I'll send an detachment. My thanks, stranger. Sure, farewell.
All right.
Let's talk to Anisius. Well, what of your progress? I spoke with the guard captain, and he said he'd send his detachment to escort her to the prison.
Updated my journal.
Then I owe you this. He hands you a heavy pouch of coins. Now be gone.
You know, I've learned some new tricks.
3,000 coins for that.
Gone.
Well, I guess.
All right.
I'm pretty rich now. Lots of running around I have to do, backtracking and such. Let's hope that this is the last quest
Done.
for the key. I heard all about your fine work, friend. That was an interesting little turnaround. How'd you like the cursed politics, hmm? He quaffs his ale. Here's your payment from my end, his voice deepens, taking an almost ritualistic tone. As far removed from God and light of heaven, his voice normalizes, and he says, for the final portion of the key, talk to Don Aquisha over there.
Updated my
Change has
journal.
increased my skills.
Okay.
What?
Done.
Don Aquisha. When you approach her, this time her gaze locks on yours with determination. She rasps out, you're the one wanting to get underground, aye? You'll need to go to Don Aquisha for a favor before she gives you her piece of the key. There's a fiend locked up here in town. I need them freed. She presses scroll into your hand before you have a chance to react. Tell me what I have to do. Find the grain seller in town. Find the pentagram inscribed onto the floor in it. Use that scroll nearby and when Engril Shanak appears, free it. Make whatever bargains you like with it, but set it free. I don't care what you do then. Very
Updated
well.
my journal. Done.
Do we have to free it into
I'm gone.
the town of Cursed? Maybe someplace else? Just a grain silo, it seems. Oh,
I'm
here we
gone.
go. See an empty pentagram. The air in it is dry and cold. In the pentagram. Oh, so a feeling of great evil permeates the area. Examine the scroll of Queen Don Aquisio. Oh, here he is. A tall fellow. Must say he's looking dapper. The air darkens for a moment, and there's a sense of wind rushing through your head and heart. When your vision clears, a towering fiend stands before you. Yeah, he's pretty big. You see a huge creature. It stands over 15 feet in height. Its massive torso sprouts four arms, two that add in pincers, and two with clawed hands. The head is dog-like with sharp fangs and violet eyes. It gazes at you steadily. Greetings. The creature's gaze never wavers as it continues to stare at you. Finally, you feel a tugging at your mind, and a voice speaks in your head. Greetings to you as well, human. I'm Angril Shanak. Why are you here? Never mind, I must be going now. Farewell. But I don't think that would end the quest, though. Let's speak to him. You see, Angril Shanak, the Glabrizu. You return to me, human wife. I have some questions. Who are you? As I stated, I'm Angril Shanak. What do you need to know? What are you? Some call me a fiend, some a friend. Sure, I'm Angril Shanak. I'm a Tanari. I have... Oh. What? I'm Taranari. I have achieved my status through hard work, treachery, blood, and fear. I am a creature of nightmare. He falls silent. Who calls you friend? Those who desire power often see me as a means to an end. It is they who call me friend. Who calls you fiend? The ignorant who cannot see beyond fear and prejudice. It is their short-sightedness that causes them to label me as such. That's a vague answer. But it's my answer nonetheless. He leans towards you. It is the only answer I will give you. I have some questions. What are you doing here? Awaiting my freedom. Perhaps you have come to grant it. You have the scroll. He points the clawed finger at the parchment Don Aquisio gave you. How did you come to be trapped here? I do not know. There is a long pause before he continues. I was summoned, and I answered the call. A greater force then intercepted me, and I came here. I have been trapped since. Who summoned you? I know... You know the answer. You hold the scroll in your hand. It was Don Aquisio. And who intercepted you? I do not know. My captor has not chosen to reveal his or her presence. What can you tell me about Cursed? You hear laughing within your head. I'm not a native here. I cannot speak with any authority on the subject, of course. To me it is a prison, nothing more. I see. What about Don Aquisio? I know nothing of her than the fact that she is my summoner. This you already know. You hold the scroll. He points cloud finger at the parchment. Why did she summon you? I do not know. I was intercepted here before I arrived. We never spoke. Who intercepted you? I don't know. Okay. Don Aquisio sent me to free you. How do I do that? He points a clawed finger at the edge of the pentagram. Simply break the diagram by erasing a small portion. He looks at you, his eyes boring into your skull. Okay, let's just break it. You kneel, touch the diagram, and a surge of energy washes up your arm. With a quick stroke, you erase a part of it. Just as quickly, the energy fades, and you hear a cry of triumph within your mind. Free at last. You have done me a great service, and out of gratitude I will not slay you. He points a clawed finger at you. Know this, however, if we ever meet again, you shall rue the day. Farewell.
I'm gone.
What a nice fellow. Now how do I get back? Down, that is. Oh, there's a portion of the ladder. Maybe if I would try to make a deal with him, he would be angry. But it's fine.
Done.
Unleashing demons and such. Not too bad, I guess. You're done, ain't you? Yes you are, but where's Sagril Shanak? I left it stewing in the pentagram. You can go for it yourself. I resummoned it. The rest is up to you. What? I'm sure I'll be around shortly. She cackles. And we shall make it our plans and lay our traps as they shall rue their mistakes. So yes. She presses a bag of coins into your hands. Here's the last part of the key. As from the center phrase to the sum utmost pole. Go back and talk to Tainted Bars now. He'll steer you right. Still cackling, she gathers her belongings and scurries out. Very well.
I feel stronger.
That's a lot of experience. Let's get moderate dexterity.
What's up, Chief?
So what now? You got one more thing to do. See that drunk bastard? Check up loot. Go kill him. He raises his voice. Hey Cheka, here comes your death. The drunken guard staggers at you, roaring. It's obvious he'll see you dead first.
Well, sure, why not?
Yeah, that's right,
So,
Morty. Sure, why not? If Morty could trap him, Morton will probably kill him.
Processing.
It's not like we can die. So there is that.
See that?
I'm gone.
Maximally efficient strike.
There we go.
I'm gone.
So what now? Now that you've killed the drunken fool, the gate can be unlocked. Are you ready to go? There is no coming back. The door will be locked, barred and magically protected once you pass through. You want to do this? I'd like to rest in the inn first. Or we can check the different rooms. Peasant. This room is cramped, slightly damp and has an odd smell to it. Its walls are thin, allowing the noise of the next room occupant to wake you at odd hours with their incessant bickering, and a chilly draft seems to issue from somewhere near the ceiling. While your amazing recuperative powers mean you will recover all your hit points with a single night's rest here, adults will gain 10 hit points with 8 hours of sleep. Anyone resting will also memorize any spells they have selected in the spellbook. What about the merchant? This room is small but cozy with a comfortable and somewhat narrow bed. Though most people would gain 20 hit points from a night's rest here, you'll awaken fully recovered. Anyone resting also memorize any spells. Whispering Flask, what's that? +2 to strength. Usable only by Gitzerai. This container holds a peculiar powder called Whispering Motes, loose translation of the Gith expression. A form of healing powder commonly used by the Gitzerai on the plane of limbo. When the stopper is pulled and the spice touched on the skin of a wounded person, the spice travels through the injured person's body, generating raw matter to fill up the holes in the physical form. No matter how small or large the order, in order for the spice to work, the user must concentrate on its healing effects. With the proper discipline, a practiced Gitzerai can even heal the greatest of wounds. In addition to its curative properties, is also the element in several of the rites of passage. It is believed that the spice also fills in the holes of a person's psyche, removing doubts and giving them focus and purpose. That's a cool flask. You may not rest for your party is scattered. Oh,
I'm gone.
you must gather your party before venturing forth. Rest. Slept for 16 hours, recovered hit points. Spells are
I'm
memorized.
gone.
I want to check out the dump first.
Done.
Because it seems that we are going to a different place of some kind. Cursed Underground.
I'm gone.
Oh, there are monsters about. Oh, and then pretty mean as well.
All right.
I shall serve.
Maximally efficient strike.
All
Error.
right.
Error.
All right.
Time is
Seems to be not much trouble. And the Nameless one can heal up everything by himself. There is a person here. I stepped on a trap.
lend me strength.
Oh, it's a lot of charms. It's good that I checked this place out. In the flask. Abyssal Fury, what's that? Abyssal Fury, level 9 wizard. I cannot cast this. When compared to the Tenari, at least the Batizu are more civilized. There is perhaps nothing more horrific than the unbound fury of the abyss. By use of this spell, the ground shall split open and the victim dragged into the Tenari madness. Welcome to hell. The spell opens a planar portal beneath the specified victim and drags them down into the abyss. The portal remains open even after the victim is swallowed in. The only sound bystanders hear is the incessant screaming of the victim as she or he is torn apart by the ruthless Tanari. After what seems like only a few seconds, which is more than an eternity for the victim in the abyss, the victim or what's left of him gets spit back out of the portal. If the victim makes a successful saving throw, he will get spit out of the portal in one piece, but while the victim sends nothing at first, after a split second, all the wrath of the Tenari will surface. The victim will suffer 5d10 points of damage as he suffers multiple delayed attacks and slashes from all angles. If he sails, oh, that's an instant death. All that's left are body parts. Cool spell. Probably won't be able to use it. Because I'm nowhere near level 9 spells. Though I should get some. Yeah, it's gonna be a while.
All right.
So who's this Wursha? You see a middle-aged man in shoddy clothes. He frowns at your approach and looks about warily. Greetings. His frown deepens and he examines you. Hello? What do you want? Has some questions. Like what? Who are you? He hesitates before answering. Name's is Wursha. He doesn't elaborate on his answer. I have some more questions. What are you doing here? He stares you blanking and shrugs. I'm a trader. This is my storage area. Oh, so I robbed him just now. What do you store here? I don't see why that's any concern of ours. I'm just curious. Well, he gestures vaguely. Ale, meat, and other goods. He looks somewhat nervous. What are you so nervous about? He begins to fidget. Nothing. Gives you a defiant look. Can we change the subject? No, I think you're up to something and I want to know what. He glances and then sighs. I'm bringing the stuff in through alternate channels. The guards don't know. You're a smuggler. He frowns. I'm a bootlegger. Sounds better than a smuggler, don't you think? He gives you a crafty look. Say, how'd you like to help me out for a piece of the business? What kind of help? He thinks for a moment. There is a Gehrelent near here. It's been trying to kill me, and that makes it hard to get my stuff out. I need someone to take care of it. What's a Gehrelent? It's some dumb creature intent on eating everything it sees. What do I get if I take care of it for you? He smiles. I can use a partner. Business is good, and I can't distribute everything by myself. We'll split the profits down in the middle. What do you say? Sure, why not? His smile broadens. Great. Take care of the Grechleran and get back to me. I had some questions. I'm looking for a diva. He frowns. A diva? I've heard rumors. He pauses. What rumors? She shrugs and then looks away. Some digging was going on down here to expand the prison. Word is they broke into an unknown chamber by accident. He turns back to you. Found something or someone there imprisoned. Go on. Some say it was a diva that was found. Others say it was a Batizu. And others say it was a Tanari. He shrugs. Don't care myself whatever it is. I intend to stay away from it. Where is this chamber? I have no idea. Keep poking around down here and you'll likely find it. Not that... not that that would be a good thing, mind you. Sure thing.
I'm gone.
Let's look around then. Greased. You see a tall, slender creature with long arms and an elongated head. Several fangs protrude from its oversized mouth and its fingers and in long claws. It gazes at you steadily as you approach. Greetings. The creature leans forward and sniffs you, then reaches out with a clawed hand and pinches you. It licks its lips. You're a little tough, but might be tasty nonetheless. I have some questions. It gives you a toothy grin. Conversation before dining is fine. What do you want to know? You're going to eat me. Smells goes even larger. As soon as you finish with your damn full questions. You can try, but you'll die from bellyache as I got you. He shrugs and raises his arms in resignation. I'll take that chance. Has some questions. Who are you? It picks its nose and stares at you. Grist. It continues to stare at you and explores its nasal cavity. What are you? It lifts its one arm and scratches at the armpit lazily. Gehrelent Farastu? What's a Gehrelent? It belches, and a noxious odor fills the air. It lazily points finger at itself. I'm a Gehrelent. My station is Farastu. What other stations are there? No need for you to know, since I'm the last Gehrelent you'll ever see. Well, what are you doing here? It yawns and a wave of fated breath washes over you. Looking for diva. Good eating, suck the marrow from its bones. You want to eat Trias? How do I know the name of the diva? Gives you a bored look. No, diva. I don't care about any Trias. Trias is the name of the diva. Yeah, but how do I know this? You shrugs and reaches around to scratch its backside. Trias, chemizas, whatever you call it, it's lunch meat to me. I see. But can you tell me about Carcere? It opens its mouth and begins to pick something from between its teeth with a claw. It slurs its speech as it answers you. Oh, my home, not yours. You're not welcome in Carcere. What can you tell me about these catacombs? It looks around a moment and shrugs. Nothing. 113 looking for diva. I see. There's a bootlegger down here who wants you dead. It gazes at you blankly, then nods. I know. I tried to eat him the other day. He got away. Tried to catch him, but he has his place trapped. It shrugs. I'm patient. One day he'll make a mistake. Ah, that's cool. Looks kinda funny. The sprite. Farewell. It attacks me.
Yeah.
Magic missiles will take care of him.
I will hear you.
Should be no problem.
Await affirmative.
All right.
Balance in all things. It is I.
There he goes.
Done.
Done.
I'm gone.
Surprised he didn't have better loot, but that's fine, I guess. So what now? I've killed the Gehrland for you. He looks surprised, but quietly recovers. He glances at you to see if you noticed. That's great, good job. You said you'd make me your partner. I'm ready to collect. Yes, I did say that. He stares at you for a moment and begins to fidget. You didn't think I would kill the Gehrland, did you? Stares at you for a moment longer, decides. No, I didn't. It seems you have exceeded my expectations. I was hoping the Gehrland would deal with you and save me the trouble. Now I guess I have to take care of you myself. He suddenly draws a weapon and attacks. Okay. Why would he do that? I just killed that beast he was covering from.
Endure. In enduring growth.
He's almost dead.
Done.
What?
I hear your
Order
words.
addressed.
I'm gone.
Did have a lot of health though.
Done.
1,000 copper commons. Ice knife, hold a net. Oh, that's probably pretty good. Remove course. Sure. The restless dead shall be bound and held when the spell is cast. This spell allows the caster to immobilize 1 to 3 undead creatures provided that the total hit dice of the creatures are equal or less than the caster's level. Furthermore, undead with less than 3 hit die are automatically affected. Those with 3 or more hit die are allowed to be a saving throw to negate the spell. Those affected are rendered immobile for the duration of the spell. When cast, the caster can choose the point of origin of the spell within range, and from there, the 3 closest undead are affected. I see. Ice knife. Daggers of ice, yeah.
What's up? Okay.
All right.
The pile of rubble bars your return to the upper world. No matter how you claw at the pile, the detritus. Detritus? Yeah, detritus blocks your passage.
Done.
What's the word, Chief?
Packet dropped. Reiterate request.
I'm gone. All right. I'm gone.
What's up? Yeah.
Processing.
You see that? Huh?
I'm thinking that Nordom and Morte can clear this whole dungeon.
Maximally efficient strike.
You see that?
There we go.
Done. I'm gone.
Nothing here, it seems.
What? Sure, why not?
Awaiting order. Error. Error. Maximally efficient strike.
Done. Die.
I'm listening.
I think, therefore affirmative.
What's up, Chief? Good word, Chief. What's up? Okay.
Awaiting processing.
Yeah. Good as done.
Вреда bir şey. So we'll have to deal with them, I guess,
By your command.
at some point.
Huh?
Maximally efficient strike.
There we go.
I'm gone.
Packet dropped.
What?
Reiterate
Sure, why not?
request. I affirmative.
I'm gone. Done. Done.
If I had magic missiles, I would probably try to beat them. But let's check out the other part of the catacombs. Or I guess the underground. Yeah, cursed underground. There's a hermit. You see a dirty man, hunched and crabbed with age and darkness. His lank, greasy hair flies from his shoulders as he spies you, and his eyes go wide with fear. His fingers begin twisting through arcane patterns. It's okay, I'm not going to hurt you. Can another raise it, eh? You will be all wanting to scare all the old hermit half to death, eh? This tunnel's no place for a casual to spring walk. You know, what do you want from me? Who are you? He signs noisily, catching himself, and looks round wildly for a moment. I came to Cursed because my god was exiled to Carcerai. I've been moving closer to him all the time. But I'm not going into the prison plane after him. I'm trying to find a way to get him out. Since he's power of good, he shouldn't even be there. But that's how exile works, I guess. How long have you been here? Too long, too long. In the service of a god who's all but forgotten. I remember him though. I'll find them. If I have to deck all the monsters around forever, I'll find them. He stares off mumbly. I'm looking for a diva. Heard rumors about it, but this old hermit ain't seen it. I thought it might be underground, since this place locks up all good things, but I still can't find it. If I could, I'd ask if I heard about my god. If it heard about my god. He rattles off another sigh and looks down the hallway. Somehow, it feels like it'd be off in the west there, but I still haven't found it. It must have a guardian. He winks at you. I see.
Done.
Oh, there's something here. No, nothing there. It almost sounded like there is a trap of some kind. Wait, what? It crashed. Okay, let me boot that up again. Does it show on stream? No, it doesn't. Now it does. Okay, let's go.
What's up? Sure, why not?
Let's try to
I think, therefore I am.
aggro them with Morty.
I think.
Oh, it worked.
Yeah.
Awaiting order. Maximally efficient strike. Maximally efficient strike.
You see that?
Oh, probably no way Morty is such good help in fights, because he's a skeleton, he probably takes less damage from slashing attacks.
I'm gone.
That's what I'm thinking.
Done.
And your will be done.
Totem addressed.
You see that?
All right.
Packet dropped. Reprocessing.
Huh? Good as done.
I'm gone. Done.
Occasional gusts of hot, foul-smelling air issue from the mouth of this massive tube. A heavy iron gate blocks the passage beyond the tube's lip. So this is the sewers. This blackish rust-colored water is ice cold. Oh, there are guards here.
What? Okay.
I hear your
I,
words.
Nordum. Awaiting
I will
order.
hear you.
I think,
Balance
therefore I
in
am.
all things.
I think. Await by your command.
What's up, Chief? Good as done.
Nordum by your command. Packet dropped. I processing.
Aye? Why not?
Awaiting by your command.
I'm gone.
Processing.
My jaw is hanging on by a thread. Would you give me a hand here? What's the word, Chief?
Awaiting order.
What's up?
Nordum addressed.
My jaw is hanging on by a thread. Yeah.
Maximally efficient strike.
Did you see that?
There we go.
Yes, very well.
Done.
Seems like there's a ladder. Doesn't go anywhere though.
Huh? Okay.
Packet dropped. Affirmative.
My jaw is hanging on by a thread. Sure, why not?
I, Nordum. Affirmative.
What's up, Chief? Good as done. What's the word, Chief? Good as done.
Maximally efficient. Maximally
My jaw
efficient
is hanging
strike.
on. What's up?
Learn some new tricks?
Awaiting order.
Would be nice if Mortal leveled up. I wouldn't have to heal him all the time.
My jaw is hanging on by a thread. Would you give me a hand here?
Character too far away.
Huh? Good as done.
Now I should be able to give him heals. Still too far away. Okay, what about now?
What? What's up, Chief? What's the word? Sure, why not?
Processing.
My jaw is hanging on by a thread. Would you? What's up? My jaw is hanging on by a thread. Would you give me a hand here?
Do I have any other heals? What might be it?
Good as done.
Awaiting order.
All right.
My jaw is hanging on by a thread. Would you give me a hand here?
Error. Error.
Huh?
I'm hurt.
Maximally efficient strike.
I'm gone.
Yeah, we should
All right.
we should escape.
It is
Let's
your
dark
will
on.
be done.
Nor to
Tank a
processing.
little. Okay,
Done.
pretty difficult. This part of it at least.
What?
Yeah, Morty is nowhere near leveling up.
I'm gone.
Hard charm, that's good. Call lightning. It's a priest spell. Anna knows it already.
Done. I'm gone.
Okay,
What's
just
up,
Morty.
Chief? Sure, why not?
Let's see if Fall from Grace can heal him. No. Out of healing spells.
Endure. In his
Probably
glory
can't trust
grow
here either,
strong.
eh? Too dangerous. What about modern cubes? Bend the left knee. There's a veer and click, then click, 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 then a low veer, nothing happens. Well, that didn't work. Console yourself by moving the arms and making sword fighting noises. Yeah. You're pretty beat up.
I hear your words. I shall serve.
Let's just carefully look what's out there. More guards. A lot more guards.
Wounded.
6 of them, in fact.
Endure.
And what's down
Your
there?
path is mine.
Grace. I need a sensory touch.
Okay, this gate can open. Oh, that's the diva. I guess we need to speak to him, but they probably won't talk to Darkon. Yeah. Not sure what to do here.
Done.
Maybe if I return, that Abishai can help me out.
Done.
Unfortunate, I cannot go back. Or maybe if I spoke to the bartender, he would just teleport me to the diva without having to fight my way through here. You see a red abishai. The creature is reptilian with a snake-like body, 4 clawed feet, leathery wings, and a draconian head. The scales covering its body are a dull shade of red. The creature stands upright on its hind legs, balancing with its prehensile tail. As you approach, its eyes narrow to slits and begins to hiss. Greetings. The abishai glares at you and hisses in some guttural tongue. You realize it's not speaking to you when you hear a response from somewhere behind the abishai. After a moment, it scalds its head to the side and hisses at you. What you want? I have some questions. The abishai emits a series of hisses that are soon answered from its no source. No, you speak Tekelak. It gestures vaguely behind it. He agreed to talk to you. Okay. I'll go speak to him then. You feel a wave of heat begin to emanate from the abishai as it leans in to talk to you. You show respect. You be careful. I watch. I kill you if you go wrong. It displays rows or razor-sharp teeth as it grins civilly at you. You understand? Yeah, I understand. Who did I have to speak to?
I'm gone.
Someone Talak? Something. What are these things? Take a look. You see a vaguely humanoid creature covered with grotesque scales. It has huge wings and a prehensile tail. It watches you approach with amusement. Greetings. It barks out a laugh and smiles at you. Yes, greetings to you, little human. I have some questions. By all means, ask your questions. Gives you a humorous smile. What does he know about secret device? Alright, who are you? It ponders your questions for a while. My name is not important. If there is a reason for you to know me, you would. It pauses. If you need to attach a name to me, you might call me Tekalak. The creature smiles. What kind of a name is that? The only one you will get from me. It tears you intensely. See, I have some questions. What are you? Cocks his head to one side and gives you a thoughtful look. What am I? Not really know. Pauses to think. No harm, I suppose. I believe your kind knows me as Greater Batizu, specifically a Cornugon. You're a Greater Batizu? Yes. Does this surprise you? Looks at you expectantly. I just don't see why you'd be here. Aren't you supposed to be doing something else? Gives you a confused look. Looks something else? Do you refer to the Blood War, perhaps? Not specifically the war, just something other than sitting here in the tunnel. My business here is my own. I don't see it as a concern of yours. It smiles knowingly at you. I suggest you change the subject. Very well. Had some other questions? What can you tell me about this place? What is there to tell? It gestures vaguely at the surroundings. It looks with your own eyes. All is laid out before you. Can't help but feel that there's more going on here than meets the eye. It looks at you with mock surprise. Really? Are you that paranoid or suspicious? Either way, I have answered your question. I'll speak no more on this matter. Why? For no other reason that I choose not to, for now. It glares at you. I see. What can you tell me about the city of Cursed? It frowns and gives a serious thought to your question. It is a forsaken place, a place of betrayal and chaos, a city balanced on the edge of disaster. travel wisely within its borders. Balance on the edge of disaster. It sighs and looks away. This is a border town, little human. On one side are the Outlands, on the other are the plain of Carcerai. So long as the status quo in Cursed remains balanced, this will continue to be a border town. It pauses for effect. Okay. So I might have influenced it in some way. If things get out of hand in the city, it could slide into Carceria and become one with the plane. As to impose too much order and ceases to be a border town by sliding into the Outlands, it strikes. That's the way of such things. I mean, that's the way of such places. You're saying the city could be displaced. It gives you a mock smile, yes. If that were to happen, what could be done about it? He shrugs. Determine which way the city has slid and apply an opposing force. Too much order, instigate some chaos. Too little order, impose some more law. Smiles at you. If you were persistent on your efforts, you could pull the city back into its border status or slide it into the opposite side. You've been very helpful, which brings up another question. Why? It gives you a confusing why what? You bodies are supposed to be incarnations of evil, so why are you being so helpful? It barks out a laugh and smiles at you. Do not mistake my help as kindness, nor me as anything other than evil. I am helping you because it serves my needs, nothing more. How does helping me serve your needs? How indeed, continues to smile at you. Has some other questions. As a guardsman, I happen to know we are working on a secret device in the foundry. Can you tell me anything about that? You are a guardsman. It looks at you with some respect. Because of your affiliation, I will answer your question. My superior commissioned this device. It is a weapon that's to be used in the blood war. Oh, that's interesting. I see. Must bid you farewell, though.
All right.
Doesn't seem like I can rest anywhere here. Unfortunately.
All right.
The guardsmen are working for a devilish device. Gaudy ring. Interesting. +1 to armor class. I don't think that Morte can wear rings. Yeah, he cannot.
I'm gone.
Now let's go to that place again. Maybe, perhaps, Darkon can tank a while. Do I have any spells? Could try Axe of Torment.
Endure.
Darkon has magic missiles.
Therefore I am. I think.
All right.
Might be doable.
All right.
How may I help? A pleasure.
All right.
I'm listening. A pleasure.
I hear your words.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Huh? Good as done.
All right.
I will hear you. Your will be done.
Awaiting order.
Balance in all things. Insert the mark.
Oh, that's a lot of damage actually.
Norton addressed.
Surprisingly.
It is I.
The issue is that sometimes it doesn't do anything. Okay, it worked. Now let's talk to the diva.
It's done.
But it's so cool. Yeah, I like the effects. They're really interesting. Especially compared to Baldur's Gate. Because it's so different. I was surprised kind of to find out that it's like... almost like a JRPG of sorts, you know?
I'm gone.
Trias. Yeah, I see it. You see a being with skin of the purest ivory and hair of blinding white. His wings are charred, the feathers are destroyed, yet he still radiates peace and love. He stands as if in meditation, taking no notice of your presence, holding his arms out to either side. Chains hold his forearms tightly, attached to the dais on which he stands. Though you do not recall having ever seen a diva, you know in your heart that this is what this is. Or should he hear the man himself? I've been looking for you,
What
diva.
is it you wish of me, mortal? Speak your mind, and leave me to my memories of paradise.
Before you can answer, the diva's face tightens and changes to a frown.
Updated my journal.
The diva turns its head and rests its gaze upon Morte. The stench of butter lies thick about your skull. Morte shoots back. You don't smell any better. When was the last time you bathed? Grace breathes. A diva, yet those chains do not seem to bind him so much as smother his mind. The chains do not hold him. Belief chains them. Interesting. I have questions for you. You bring a Tanari, he hisses the word, to my presence. Oh, what did the wings give it away? I will not be baited by one who travels with fiends. Tanari, despite the suppleness of your form, you will not find me such an easy target as this mortal. Speak your mind and leave Trias to his imprisonment. It was not my intention to tempt you, diva. I fear that your confinement has affected you adversely. You speak glibly, Tanari, as do all your kind. Ask your questions, mortal, and leave. I'm not mortal. Diva laughs in pure silver tones. As you wish, mortal. What do you require of me? Revil the hag sent me to you. She said you had knowledge for me about my stolen mortality. Revil, the night hag, a stolen mortality. This seems so familiar to me, yet I fear I cannot dredge up the knowledge while these chains confine me. Why not? These chains imprison more than my movements. Memories of much knowledge do I have, but the chains distort my memory. How can the chains be
Updated my
broken?
journal.
If I still possessed my instrument of my station, those chains could be sundered easily. My blade, celestial fire, is held by the shadows of this town, used to power their poor prison. If only I possessed it in my hand, such freedom would I again know. It is kept in this foul prison, in a locked and guarded chamber. The door is locked, but I know the combination. He speaks three arcane syllables that burn into your mind. Return and strike these chains with my blade, and my restored memory should enlighten both of us. Very well. It seems that I have to go there. But my party is pretty beat up,
Aye? Right.
so I'm not sure
All right.
how to go about this. Okay, what could I try? Maybe go up here. Oh no, not this place. That was a bad idea.
Endure. In enduring growth.
I'm here.
Is there anything like Bless, I guess? Cast it on Darkon
Hmm?
and hope for the best? No, I don't have any damaging abilities.
Packet dropped. Reiterate request.
Lend me strength.
I will.
Let's see how this works.
I, by your command,
Balance. Your will be done.
await by your command.
It is I. Your will be done.
It seems unlikely.
I hear your path is mine.
I'm gone.
Hmm.
All right.
There's just no place to rest here. Maybe if I get killed? Or the hermit would tell me something. I need a place to rest. Oh yeah, you do alright, huh? Then you got a place over there you can bed down. I'll let you know when any monster come on the wandering. Thank you so much. Rested for 1 day and 0 hours.
All right.
Okay, let's go beat them up.
All right.
What's the... Sure, why not? What's up?
Cool spell.
I will hear you.
I think, therefore, processing. Maximally efficient strike. Error.
Lend me strength.
Near death.
Balance in all things.
Almost got him. That's a lot of damage.
It is I. Endure.
Awaiting order.
In enduring, grow strong.
My faith lend me strength. Now I
Critical miss. Okay.
I hear your word.
All right.
Oh,
yes.
Grace is getting beat up.
I will hear you.
See that?
There we go. Oh, health. That is good. What's this? Scroll of Guardian Mantle. All physical hostile attacks can be done away with. The spell creates a magical blanket of energy that envelops the caster's body and deflects all physical attacks for 50 seconds, plus 5 seconds per level of the caster. All attackers must make a successful saving throw versus spell at a -4 penalty in order to break through. Otherwise, their attacks are thwarted by the mantle. In addition, while the spell is active, the caster can still attack or use magic. The spells cancel other protective effects while the spell is active. Well, this is actually pretty good. If I could cast it, I'll probably get it right now. But I can't. Yeah.
I'm gone.
What's this? Locked door. Can I open it?
Ready.
Probably not, but
Why not?
yeah.
I'm gone.
Magic lock.
Huh?
How is Mortar recovering health? What's going on?
Yes. They might lend me strength.
Oh, the prayer is good.
What?
I'm here.
What else can I cast? Guess I'll just heal him.
All right.
Balance in your path is mine.
What's up, Chief? Okay.
Done.
Nordum, address. Affirmative.
What's the word? Okay. What's up?
All right.
Yeah. Did you see that?
Done.
Packet dropped. Reiterate request. Maximally efficient strike. By your command.
Huh? Good as done.
Error. Error. I, by your command.
Damn it. What?
Awaiting order.
It is I.
Have you been to the cursed prison yet, or is it the cursed prison trying to place you where you are to? Yeah, I've spoken to the people in cursed, and then I went down the hole in the dump, and I think I was supposed to get there anyways. Beat the bartender, even though I completed all his quests. This is the prison, yeah. So there's Trias, and yeah, I'm looking for his weapon to free him.
I think, therefore I am. I think. Affirmative.
Valley. And I shall learn.
Oh damn, okay, very cool. At least there is a place to rest down here, because I thought that there wasn't. And I have to kill all this.
I hear your words.
Awaiting order. Error.
What's up, Chief?
Error. Nordum has improved.
Oh, Nordum leveled up.
I'm gone.
Nordum address.
I will hear you.
Okay, seems to be all of them. We can't tell what exactly this machinery is, but it's most likely for mining or drilling into stone. I see. This blackish, rust-colored water is ice cold. Lots of machinery. This appears to be the head of a massive drilling device that embedded itself into the rock and shaped... Oh, and snapped off its shaft. I see. This gate is held in place by massive locks and barbs. It looks like it would be impossible to open by any means you have at your disposal. Speak the syllables Trias gave you. As you intone the first syllable, the gate cracks and groans. The metal barbs twist and pull on the second and the third, and the gate springs open. The guards want to talk to me. What in the nine hells are you doing down here? I'm looking for Diva. He smiles. You'll be joined in the celestial choir soon enough, Berk. He limbers his weapon and attacks. Fight.
All right.
Balance
Seems
in all
to me not much I can do. But fight.
It is I.
I'm listening.
What's up?
Packet dropped. Reiterate request.
All right. All right.
Oh, you can't walk there.
Damn it.
What if I close the door?
I'm hurt.
Okay, so we dealt with that guy. Now we could run.
Yeah, okay.
I, by your command.
These guards don't want to fight though. Only one. That's so strange.
Good as done.
Okay, now they're all angry.
Await processing.
What?
I think processing. Awaiting order. Processing.
This is gonna be probably
Order
difficult.
Processing.
Oh my god.
Endure your will.
Aye, right.
He slapped him so hard.
All right. All right.
Let's cast Fire and Ice on them.
All right.
Unfortunately, I cannot cast it on people I cannot see. Oh, this is gonna kill everyone. Surprisingly, they're not
Good as done.
dead yet.
All right.
What's the word, Chief?
Packet dropped. Reiterate request.
There's something you can miss down here that you don't want to miss. When you find the sword before you go back to Trias, go to northeast corner of the map. Okay.
What do you want? Right.
That was the door that wouldn't open. I guess it would open with the sword.
I processing.
But thanks for pointing that out.
I will hear you. Your path is mine.
Done.
Go past the door.
Balance your
Oh,
will.
so it's like a fake door or something. Interesting.
Done.
What's up?
Awaiting affirmative.
I'm gone.
Did you see that?
Let's go.
Done.
I mean, I think you mean this one. Oh, since he gave me the words, I can probably open it now. Yeah. Special key. Yeah, probably need the sword first.
Yeah, okay.
I think, therefore I am. I think. Away processing.
I'm gone.
Did you see that?
Norton addressed.
Done.
Huh?
All right.
What? Good is done.
Done.
Maximally efficient strike. Error. 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 Error.
My jaw is hanging on by a thread. Would you give me a hand?
If a fly attacks Darkon, he's dead.
All right.
Okay, let's go heal up, maybe. With the hermits. I may have mixed some things up. It's been a while since I played. Just make sure you go through that door before you leave. Okay. I'll make sure to do that. Need a place to rest. Damn, he heals me up pretty quickly, like in one day. Usually it takes like a week. Sometimes.
Done. I'm gone. All right.
Oh, there was a trap.
Gone.
Oh my god, that's a lot of...
I'm gone.
What the... Hitting on? Darkon? What are you doing?
Done.
Okay, that worked out fine. This time. Let's try that again.
Your path is mine.
About Black Sphere.
I'm here. Very well.
I hear your words.
All right.
Oh, it worked.
I will hear you.
Packet dropped. Reiterate request.
What's up,
Balance
Chief?
in all things. That was guys.
All right.
Okay, that was not too bad.
Nordum. Processing.
Done.
What's the word, Chief?
I'm gone. I'm gone.
Black Sphere is really useful.
I'm gone.
Put sleep on all of them. Need keys.
Aye? Right.
I'm gone.
Probably one of the guards had that.
All right.
Tough to see though.
I'm gone.
Mm. Probably on one of the other ones that I baited out of there. Maybe in the barrel. Oh, I'm glad I check out the barrel. Greater embalming, what does that do? 2-level wizard. Embalming preserves the flesh of the dead. As such, this spell can preserve the flesh of the nameless one, mending tears. Mending tears. Yeah, that's a nice barrel. Oh, sitting decay and making skin more resilient to damage. The spell is a more potent version of minor embalming, and demanding the damage resistance is bestowed lasts longer. It lasts for 1 hour. Works only on the nameless one or any undead. When cast, the target gains plus 2 HP per level of the caster and plus 2 AC for 1 hour. The extra hit points behave exactly like a spell. They will heal the caster if he is less than max hit points, or they will give him bonus hit points for an hour. Okay.
I'm gone.
Hammer. Maybe this barrel is good as well. I must have missed something. Okay, doesn't seem to be anything. What are you looking for? I'm looking for means to open these doors. They're locked and I can't open them. So I'm thinking I must have missed a key somewhere. I'm not sure. Oh, I probably know what's up. When he gave me this... or wait, he didn't give me anything. Not sure. I thought maybe I dropped something because I had no inventory space, but that's probably not it. Not sure. Okay, maybe Anna can open this door instead. Okay, doesn't seem like it.
All right.
Strange. Did you kill all the guards? Yeah. Does it open when you kill the guards? They kind of backed out, so maybe that
I'm
didn't
gone.
work. Not all of them, I mean, tried to kill me right off the bat. One of them has the key on the body. Yeah, probably. Have to find them now, because he could be anywhere. Where did I lure him to? Good luck. Well, this is unfortunate. Can they actually despawn? If I leave the place or move too far away? Don't think so, but it's almost as if that kind of happened. Hope not, yeah. I mean, there are probably ways to spawn the key, but still. There was one just below them, but still doesn't have the key. Cranium rat.
All right.
They kind of blend in. Let me drop the rings. Just want to make sure that all of these disappear.
I'm gone.
Don't you love just CRPG's top tier design? Yeah, sometimes it does be, it is like that. This is most strange. Don't think there is a key.
I'm gone.
Oh, what a headache. Let me try maybe if I reload.
I'm gone.
All this I dropped myself. Okay, perhaps someone in my party took the key. First call, no. I can confirm that one of the guards has the key on the body. God damn it.
Done.
It must be somewhere here. It's called fingerbone key. Oh, maybe it looks like a charm, basically. I think I saw something like that.
Done.
Stiletto. Yeah. I thought it was like bone charm, basically. Oh, god damn it.
I'm gone.
Thanks for helping me out there. Oh, more guards.
What's up? Good is done.
Straight to the stream highlights. I don't know.
Endure.
All right.
In enduring.
I think it's kind of tough for me to understand what would be good for a highlight because I haven't been doing this for a long time.
Boxing through.
But you guess you could make like an edit, so like after 6 hours I finally find it this on the corpse, like looking like a bone charm or something.
Done. All right.
I think, therefore I am. I
You
think.
see that? Damn it.
No, I was joking, maybe funny. Yeah, probably.
Lend me strength.
I remember like
Error. Error.
way back, maybe like 10 years ago or even sooner than that. Like when I didn't have internet yet, I would be playing something and I would have no idea where to go. And basically you'd be like stuck walking back and forth looking for something that you don't even understand.
Error.
Here,
See
wounded.
that?
Oh my god,
Yes,
fall
very
from
well.
Grace. Grace, don't die. Okay.
Gone. Done. All right.
So many of them.
Done.
Huh?
Awaiting order.
I'm gone.
What?
I remember back in the day when I didn't have a memory card from a PlayStation trying to speed through a game to get to the puzzle I still can't figure out. You know, I had the exact same issue. I had the PlayStation 2 that could play PlayStation 1 games, and I had Final Fantasy 9, and I couldn't save it basically, and I tried to speedrun through it. And I got pretty far into it. Like, although, you know, the issue is that even if you kind of speedrun through it, you still need a save to continue on the next disc. So I was doomed and I didn't even know that I couldn't finish it. But I feel you, I know how it is.
I hear your words.
What's the word? Okay.
Done.
Back when games had 4 discs just to play them. I don't miss that. for sure.
I will hear you.
One of them gets scratched, you can't play anymore.
How may I help?
Packet dropped. Reiterate request. I,
Huh?
Nordum.
Done.
Yeah?
Balance
Await by
in
your
all
command.
things.
Huh? Okay.
I'm listening.
Done. It is I.
I think, therefore I am. I think.
I'm gone.
Await processing.
Finally.
Done. All right.
When Mass Effect 2 came out onto this, my local game store sold them separately. They also managed to sell out the second disc, so I had to wait a month before I could finish my game. It's so evil. That sucks. But it's kind of funny though. Oh my god. That's so cruel. I don't know. Did they sell them for $60? Like as the whole game? Or 30 like a disc?
What?
Endure. In enduring, grow strong. Your will be done.
It's so funny.
All right.
What's up, Chief?
I'm gone.
I think I'll go rest my party. Each disc was $60. But I'm from games.
I'm gone.
But where I'm from, games usually sell for 100. 130, I see. So it wasn't too bad, I guess. But it's still kinda interesting to know. Nothing of the sort happened here, because Russia didn't have many licensed games for a long time. Basically, before Steam, you couldn't get licensed games most of the time. Usually you would find them, but most of them were kind of pirated. And you could find games like they would have most of the Mass Effect maybe. But I don't remember when Mass Effect 3 came out, but it's not too long of a stretch to imagine someone selling all of the 3 games for like for that time it would be something like $5 or so, you know, that kind of stuff. But they weren't, basically they were pirated. And it's a difference in income as well. Yeah. It's not even comparable, you know. That's that kind of thing. In Turkey, I think they have the same kind of issue. Maybe in Brazil. Basically, most of the countries that are developing, they have this kind of a piracy market. And it was before it was difficult to find licensed games. Although I'm saying this now, I can't even buy licensed games because of the sanctions. But before the whole stuff happened, you could find them no problem. Need a place to rest. Thanks. I wish I had that. Had like 50 demo discs, and I thought that was how games just were. Do you know there were demos? Oh,
Done.
some demo discs were really cool actually. I didn't have many, but some of them were pretty rad.
I'm gone.
I think Resident Evil had some demos that were really cool. Or basically any Capcom games had really cool demos, as far as I can remember. Although even if there were some awesome demos, even if you had like very cheap games, basically, you still had to have the hardware to run them, and that was sometimes more difficult to come by. So even if the games were really cheap, the hardware was usually market price, as basically the rest of the world.
Nordum addressed.
Lend me strength.
All right.
It's just waiting for me behind the corner. Never know.
I'm gone.
What's the word, Chief? Okay. What's up? Good is done.
Oh, there's a nasty trap there. My god, it's a skill in Nordum.
Packet processing.
I'm hurt. I'm gone.
This is chaotic.
Yeah. Okay.
No affirmative.
What's going on?
Damn it. Huh? Good is done.
Awaiting order. Error.
Done.
What? Good is done.
I think by your command.
I'm here.
Awaiting order.
Spellcast disrupted.
Oh, he died. I'm still fine though.
Gone.
Just spawn at the far end of the map.
What's up, Chief?
Nordum addressed.
I'm gone.
What's the word, Chief?
Packet affirmative.
I'm gone. I'm
Okay,
gone.
we got him. That was quick. Bunch of locked doors.
Yes? What did you wish?
I'm gone.
That's basically what I tried to do before that. But they've surrounded me and it was chaos. Are there any keys on them? Battle Axe, Copper Commons, Red Tails. Okay, that's... Okay, maybe...
Yes, ready.
And I can open them. No.
Done.
Cassius. What is this? Looks kinda menacing. These runes hum with mystical power.
Grace. I need a sensory touch.
Grace is out of sensory touches, Morty. You see a ghost... what? You see a grossly corpulent man with folds of fat oozing every which way. His eye slowly turns towards you, and when it lands on you, you're suddenly hit with the feeling of unspeakable danger. I hold the true essence of the sword. What you see there is a shallow shell. The blade is in me. You must defeat me to reach it. Who are you? His deep voice rolls out from the layers of fat. My name is Cassius. I was the greatest weapon of a dead abyssal lord, and his heirs seek me yet. I am a dread secret in the heart of the chaotic plains, and I am the guard of this blade. You were a weapon. I was once the most effective weapon in all of the abyss, shaped to my master's will. I could take the form of any creature's doom. I have slain more foes of my dead lord than most have moments in their lives. My brother, my pale shadow, my Ezekiel, lay still in the depths of the abyss. Why did you leave? My master sank into the heart of the abyss while I was out slaying. When I returned from the assassination, he was gone and his heirs came baying to claim me. None of them could tame me, and so I left. This duty is pleasant. Those who come I slay. This is not an onerous task. Could you slay me? He studies you carefully. After a moment he announces, I could, though it would be a dear fight. Do you wish me to slay you? I'd like you to try. Tell me that you have come for the blade and I shall destroy you. I have come for the blade. His voice is cavernously deep. The sword powers of the prison of cursed. Its removal shall free all the prisoners condemned to be forgotten. I am charged to prevent this from happening. Do you wish the blade? Yeah. Then these are the rules. You must choose between three options: strength, wits, or speed. Though you should fail at any of these, I shall destroy you. I choose wits. Then I shall ask you three riddles. Should you fail, I will destroy you and fashion pipes from your skull, and play a song of torment on your spirit for eternity. Very well, ask your
Updated
riddles.
my journal.
We begin with the classic riddle. What walks in 4 legs at dawn, 2 legs at noon, and 3 at dusk? You know the answer, a human. Yeah. Pretty easy riddle. Shape-changing Tanari. Wouldn't a dog beetle a bear? No, bear probably doesn't do that. That's correct. For the second riddle, I groan, but words never escape my lips. I may be empty, but never am I full. What am I? Hunger. Yeah. Yes, the third riddle is this. What flies and cannot stand still? What devours all it touches yet eats nothing? What can never be lent yet is always wasted? What always spent yet never earned? The answer is time. It's interesting that with this they chose to give you the answers if you have high intelligence. But in like Baldur's Gate 2, you could actually get riddles and you would have to think for yourself, basically, to answer. There was one with a princess and a prince, and you had to guess their ages. That was a pretty good one.
Updated my journal.
You have bested me. Your appearance led me to believe that your wits were a match for your scarred exterior. I have failed in my duty, and I yield the blade to you. I must depart this place. Thanks. Oh, I have the Celestial Fire. Visible only by lawful good characters. I see. Plus 10 fire damage. This thing is insane. If I was a lawful good character, I would destroy everything. But unfortunately, I don't think I have any lawful good characters in my party. Right? Yeah. What does it say? Celestial Fire is the only object that Trias has left to remind him of the upper planes. This heavy blade is warm to the touch, and flames have been carved across the surface of the blade. The intricacy of the carvings is breathtaking. They are done with such skill that once the sword seems to be burning with metallic flames. Someone must have spent several centuries rendering them. The metal of the blade is unfamiliar. It is heavy but shines like silver. Yeah, I think it would be cool if low int just remove the part that says you know the answer, but I think if you're low int, you just can't get it right. Ah, that's what's up. What if you kind of have like medium intelligence, basically like 12? Do you still get the answer or no? I would think that's the case, like because of your high intelligence, you know the answers to all of the riddles. But usually it happens that you kind of get to think for a bit, not sure. Yeah. Might need to check that out later. The sword looks several millennia old. A faint hum can be felt within it, and the vibration becomes stronger when it touches human flesh. Not surprisingly, celestial fire can be wielded only by those with sufficient strength and purity of heart. When used in combat, celestial fire bursts into holy radiance that burns any evil creature touched in combat. But you're right about the sword being awesome though. Yeah, it's pretty powerful. At worst, you can do 13 damage a swing. If that's like not resistant to fire damage, basically. And 28 if you get a high enough roll.
All right.
I think the door's open. If the guy didn't lie, then probably there's a bunch of enemies waiting for me now. Oh my god! What is this? Are they supposed to be bunched up like that? Let's cast a fireball on them. Remember what the sword is doing there. Yeah.
I'm gone.
going on with those people? I think I'll try to open the door and then end the stream there. See what... Maybe not. I'll talk to Trias as well. Bam. Annihilated.
All right.
What is this? They're basically just citizens. What are they doing here?
Error. Error. I, Nordum.
Okay, I think that's...
I'm gone.
No, that's not all of them. Almost. That's... He saved versus spell both times.
I hear your words. I will hear you. Your path is mine.
What's up?
Balance in all things.
I wonder what's beyond that closed door. I'm kinda interested now. If it's so important that you shouldn't miss it. Must be pretty important then.
I'm gone.
Okay, I think I've dealt with the guards and such. Oh, don't tell me there's a bunch of them behind the wall here. I've got you on the hook. Yeah, that's for sure. I'm not sure if I would have gone there myself. Yeah. What's going on here?
Endure. In
How may I help?
enduring, grow strong.
Oh, lightning. Is this the
I'm listening.
an AoE spell? Affects any creature within 10-foot radius. Yeah. I'm trying that.
I'm here.
I hear you. I will hear you.
Oh my god, that was nice. I'm not sure if I can defeat them though. Even so.
I think, therefore, by your command. Maximally efficient strike.
Oh, he got petrified.
Done.
Interesting.
Aye, what?
Awaiting order.
It is I.
Let's try the black bart course for the winner. Oh, it basically just attacks him.
All right.
I taxed him once. Well, I have the once I haven't used. Just sitting there.
All right. I'm gone.
Nordum addressed.
Yeah.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
Maximally efficient strike. Packet dropped. Reiterate request.
All right.
I hear your words.
Done.
That's a lot of enemies. I'm not sure why.
Maximally efficient strike.
Huh?
Don't think they're undead.
Your reasons for your
So the spells
incessant
wouldn't
clicking
work.
are not known to me.
I, Nordum. Affirmative.
I'm here.
Chris could cast something like Spiritual Hammer, perhaps. That was pitiful.
The flesh knows that it suffers, even when the mind does not.
I'm gone. I'm hurt.
Oh, I think I got lucky. Didn't die,
I'm gone.
though it was close. No matter how you twist and tug at the gate, it remains sealed. Something tells you that you need a special key for this door. I don't know. One of the keys on the guards again, I guess. Now go to talk to Trias. Ah, okay. Let me check this thing. I haven't. Or have I? Not sure. I thought maybe I have to go there before I talk to Trias or something like that. Okay, what do you have to tell me?
You have another question.
Is this your sword? It was in the middle of the prison. It looks shocked for a moment. Celestial fire, you have recovered my blade. Will you free me, then strike a blow against the chain? I thought so too, but I checked when I looked up where the key was for the door was. Okay. That's good to know. I could strike him instead. Okay, let's strike a blow against the chain. The chains thunder easily under the blade, and the sound of a thunderclap resonates within your ears. Everything goes black for a moment, and you feel the blade vanish from between your fingers. Wait.
I thank you for freeing me. I owe you much. What would you ask of me, mortal? I'm afraid I can offer little in the way of boons.
I have many questions for you. Do you seek power over the minds of your fellow mortals? Do you hope for wishes to be granted? Do you want wealth? Do you seek more souls to torment? I seek knowledge. not power of elf. What was the guy? He like had an ad on YouTube about knowledge. I need knowledge. Then speak your desire. My mortality has been stolen from me. I wish to reclaim it.
Updated my journal.
You speak foolishness, yet there is one who might be able to help you with what you seek. It is a fiend named Fchul the Forked Tongue. Okay, he shall aid you. The diva's lips quirk in a small smile. He is under an obligation to do charity. A fiend. How do I reach
Updated
him?
my journal.
There lies a portal to the north of this prison. Its key is a broken chain link. He looks meaningfully at the shattered links around his feet, stoops and presses one into your hand. An appropriate key for one who seeks to live cursed. My thanks. Farewell. Farewell, mortal. I have business to attend to. He looks meaningfully at the ceiling of the prison and leaps into the earth above him like a diver into the ocean. Okay.
All right.
No clipped out of this prison. And took the sword as well. A portal waits there. Activate the portal. I could go through here or walk basically, yeah? Oh, that's interesting. Valor. Before you use a towering empty suit of armor, but the plates are suspended in space. Yeah, don't use the portal, okay. It's as if secured over an invisible frame. Red veins run across the length of the metal greaves, and a huge double-edged executioner's axe rests on its hand. Engravings decorate the surface of the armor, the most prominent of which is the Crimson Serpent, with its wings outspread. Examine the armor. The armor is archaic, and the shoulder blades are just that. A great reach of blades sprouting from the shoulder plates. You almost would have taken the ridged blades as decoration, but they look too heavy and dangerous to be anything more than an additional weapon on an already menacing suit of armor. The armor bears dents and other marks of battle, and its surface has been scarred by age and rust. What about the axe? This double-bladed axe is reminiscent of the executioner's axe. The axe head has been forged into the likeness of a blood-red serpent. Oh yeah, I already read that. Or isn't it? No, I don't think I have read this. The outstretched wings curling to become the edges of the axe. The axe itself is huge, even wielded two-handed. It would require tremendous strength to use effectively, yet it rests in the disembodied gauntlet of the armor. Almost casually. Okay, what about the helm? The helm resembles the skull of some creature. Curved metal teeth line the bottom edge of the faceplate. Hanging down over empty space, the helm rests in the air, its interior hidden in shadow. I'm thinking I'll have to fight this thing to get the items. Probably, right? Let's me try taking the armor. Yeah? It seems to be fighting. As you reach out, there is a sudden flare of brilliant red light from beneath the helm, glancing out to almost blinding. You shield your eyes from the glare. When you uncover them, you are confronted with two embers burning with the shadows of the helm.
I have awakened.
The voice is spectral, hollow, and echoes within the suit of armor. It is not a human voice, it feels more like a force, a presence. It doesn't sound like anything alive or anything that ever lived.
Updated
What are
my
you?
journal.
I am Valor. What are you? I'm a mercy killer. As Valir pronounces the verse mercy killer, Anna and Morta stiffen. Mercy killer? Mercy killers serve justice. Justice purges evil. When all have been cleansed, the multiverse achieves perfection. Why are called mercy killers? Mercy is a shield used by the weak. Mercy is a weakness. Mercy is death. No one is innocent. Mercy killers slay mercy and its horse whenever their plague has carried them. I see. I see. I have found one who believes as I do. Mercy subverts justice. I disagree. Mercy is a strength, and there are times when even justice can be unjust, especially when carried to the extreme. Mercy eats at the heart of justice. No one that lives is innocent. By your own words, are you not innocent either? Should you be punished? I serve justice. If I were to fail in my service, I would be punished. So if you had ever let a criminal escape punishment, then you would yourself be punished. Yes? Well, while you're imprisoned beneath curse, thousands, hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of criminals across the plains were born, lived their lives and died. You never had a chance to punish them. Can you really deliver justice to every creature in the multiverse? Then I shall seek from beyond death and punish them. If you do that, then you will no longer be able to punish the living, which is it, Valer? Then I shall continue my quest for justice upon the plane of the living. But there's many more criminals that lie dead than alive, and all that lives dies, does it not? If you die, then you shall have access to them all. Your words are hollow, they lack conviction, the smell of lies and deception. I shall hear you no more. What an amazing suit of armor this is. Ask, I shall answer. It's a companion, it seems. How say you serve justice, Valer? Justice uses mercy killers her eyes. Justice uses mercy killers to dispense her will. When sentence has passed, she lends us her strength. And how do you know when to dispense justice? Justice sees through my eyes. The eyes of a mercy killer can see the cracks of weakness, the frailties, the wounds of mercy upon the heart. In seeing, I know the guilty, I know the fear. When you said justice lends you its strength, what do you mean? The strength of justice depends on the harm the injustice has caused. So the greater the injustice, the greater the crime, so the more strength justice lends you. When the injustice is great enough, justice will lend me strength needed to correct it. None may stand against it. It will scatter every barrier, sunder any shield, tear through any enchantment, and lend its servant the power to pass sentence.
Updated my journal.
As Valer intones the words, a crawling sensation passes through your body, so strong it makes you shiver. You have heard these words before, and you know them to be true. Know this, there is nothing on all the planes that can stay the hand of justice when it's brought against them. It may unmake armies, it may sunder the thrones of gods. Know that for all who betray justice, I am their fate, and fate carries an executioner's axe. This is kind of reminiscent of Dragon Age 2. There was a spirit of justice. Or maybe... No, wait. Even in Dragon Age 1, there was a spirit of justice. And it's basically the same thing, I think. No, you do not see. Valor's eyes burn like two torches in the shadows of the helm. Pray you will never... Pray you never will. Alright then. How long were you imprisoned? Time fled. As I lay imprisoned, time bears no meaning, only justice. I remember that guy, he's from the DLC of Dragon Age 1, cool guy, yeah. It was cool that you could have your own kind of castle and upgrade it. Not sure if I could upgrade it. But it seems like a running thing between RPGs, like having your own kind of a hideout and being able to do stuff with it. That was kind of cool. Do you know why you came to Cursed? Much is lost of my journey. I traveled back. I traveled in search of betrayers. They found me and imprisoned me. An act of treachery with betrayers. Yeah, I love the stuff. Yeah, me too. Cursed is a city of betrayers. It's a city that defiles justice. Defies justice. I came to cleanse it. Have you imprisoned? Valior is silent for a moment. The embers of his eyes flicker. She's like embarrassed to say this. Valior, do you recall how they imprisoned you? I do not know. Very well, I had other questions. How did you die? Valior's embers eyes fall upon you. There is a heavy silence. Valior, how did you die? I live. Well, in a manner of speaking, but what happened to your physical body? I live. Well, those condemned still require punishment. I live. Valior, you're not really alive. You've become a spirit, a specter, a ghost. There's a heavy, dangerous silence. Valior does not respond. Yeah, he's kind of embarrassed, isn't he? Forget it, Valior. I had other questions for you. Will you travel with me, Valior? We could use your help. Probably he won't agree to this. Does your heart seek justice, or is your journey without purpose? I seek knowledge of myself, Valior, and if there's justice in the knowing of it, then I shall find that as well. Valior's embers fall upon you. There is a heavy silence. I will join you. Your will is an inconstant thing, but I shall teach you of justice. I shall teach you of the slain of mercy. Very well. I'm not sure who to remove. Because I know that I have too many people. What do you think, Chas? Whom should I get rid of? By the way, when you're telling him that his quest doesn't make sense at the start of the conversation, if you have high charisma, he will kill himself. Oh my god. I'm glad I don't have high charisma. Because he seems a pretty nice fellow. I know that Modron is probably the least important in terms of story, but he's really useful. Darkan, probably, I don't know. Darkan is useful as well. Anna is kinda useless, but I think that there might be some story to her that we haven't. I'd say Modron. Yeah, probably. Okay, let's remove Modron. Sure you want to remove? Yeah.
Rogue Modron detached from party.
Done. True justice, perfection. Achievement I got. I'm all in on the story characters, you know? Yeah, me too, I would say. If this... oh my god, he has a crazy voice. Save before you take help. Yeah, I figured that. I think I'll end the stream here though. On the next I will start by going through the portal basically. This archaic suit of armor is animated by Valior's life force. It bears numerous minor dents and scratches, but otherwise it seems to have withstood the test of time. At least better than Valior's physical body. Blades decorate the shoulders of his suit of armor, and the symbol of Mercikiller faction, Red Dragon with its wings outspread, is emblazoned on the chest piece. This suit of armor is part of Valior. Destroying Valior, if such a thing were possible, would most likely result in the destruction of the armor. I think you might not be able to come back for a companion if you leave here. Ah, yeah, I figured that. Because Modron is just staying there. Thanks for playing. It's been fun watching. Yeah, for sure, man. Thanks for watching, I guess. It's been fun for me too. I'll have a stream tomorrow again. At the same time,
So,
basically.
How long will you be traveling with this succubus?
Oh, Anna wants to say
As long
something.
as I am permitted, I suppose.
Well, you're not permitted. I don't trust you.
Yeah, thanks, man. And I'll see you later, I guess. Bye.